we will be making this scene right here. It's actually from my YouTube, which is this insectoid monster here, right here, and blenderrealisticeevee, and we will make it in Eevee. And also here's a quick look. It's lag, but still, if you're gonna click render, it's supposed to be give you seconds. So if I just click render here, for example, let's just go right this view. I have 15 samples. Let's just press F12. I think it took me around about 15 seconds, or maybe, yeah, like around that number. Yep, there you go. So you could see now it only took me 13 seconds to render, and it's 15 samples, and it's looking great. And if you increase these resolutions to make it 200, it would be real amazing. Just with 15 samples, it's like more than enough. I have these 4 assets of vegetations, consists of 2 trees and 1 plant and 1 grass. And you can use yours, okay? You don't really have to have the same one like me. First thing, I'm gonna make them into 1 collections, each of them. So let's call this tree 1, disable it, tree 2, disable it, grass 1, disable it, plant 1, disable it. Alright, everything good. Now let's just try and make a line, make it big, scale it there, and maybe, or this is the front view. Well, it doesn't really matter to have a front view or not, but I'm just gonna make it that way, and just make it big. And let's just go to shader editor and open. I'm gonna add a raw texture onto the plane here. So find raw texture. I'm just gonna use this. It's the raw texture that I used in that video anyway. So this is the raw texture. This is quite very nice, and I would like to go for a walk just to have look like, is the texture of the road, is it too small or is it too big? And I can just go to edit mode. I think I'm gonna scale it up a bit, just maybe maybe around this would be just fine, is it? Maybe just gonna make it a bit longer. Yeah, something like that would be just fine. So we got a road, and I'm gonna use a path, a curve path here to make the road guards. Scale it up, right? And you do whatever you like to do with this road guards, because it's meant to be look like apocalyptic. So try to make it look like it's broken, hitting. Maybe it hits the ground, some part of it. I don't know. It's your artistic skills. Try it. And I'm gonna add another curve here, which is circle. And I'm gonna click this curve, and now we will be using that as the object of the geometry. Click that curve and go to edit mode. Just scale it down. Yeah, like that. And if we add it, okay, that side, so we can just, yeah, well, it does look like that, right? I don't know, but you can always have a look at the reference. I'm probably gonna make it much more smaller. And we can always edit them again later, so it doesn't really have to be right now. And I'm going to duplicate it, unselect that, just make it round, so it's smaller. to face active. And let's add the trees, grass, plants. First we will move that way, and let's add a collection instance because you put the tree and the grass and plants, so just add that again here. I'll be putting this, the big one first. And select all the trees. Okay, and put it into on collections, tree collection ones, and then let's use randomize transform, where you can just make them kind of different, each of them. Let's have a look. Yeah, and I'm gonna add a material for this. Okay, let's put a material for this rod guard. I'll be just using a diffuse, but not a proper diffuse. It's just still image, something like this. And we will fix the texture later. So at least we do have this now, right? And so now we could see that the texture of these things actually not really match up. So I just have to go here and re-edit them, the material. For example, I'm gonna make this one saturated. Is this the color? Yes, that's the color. And this one as well. And let's just take a look with the lights on, spotlight, not spotlight, you can add an area lights and just make it small, make it longer. Yeah, it's already looking quite good. So let's hide the tree collections for now. Let's add these plants. Put that into one collection. Right. don't forget, you're playing with Eevee, so you need to turn this on. Ambient occlusions, bloom, screen space, reflections. And I'll be just increase this, some of them a bit. Go to rendered mode, you will have this already. And now, I guess this cross kind of like needs to be big in diffusal origins. Just make it really dense, that part. Now, and let's hide them, trickle, and put this into one collections. The road guards, oops, goo rods. And we will be editing this now. Map instead of just the display, so I'm going to use the height. Yeah. Now. And I think I paused a video about this for absolute beginner, understanding blending materials in Blender. And in this way I'll be using that, but it's a different way to achieve it, because in that video I was using mix RGB and mixing these two. But in this video I'll be using a mixing just right away with another BSDF, with that way it would be much quicker. So I'm just going to add another texture for it. For example, I'm going to use this mossy rock, right, and put everything in it. So you will try to have this. This is 4K actually. I'm not sure if I should use this, but that's okay. Just move it away. And let's add a couple UVs for these planes. So let's just make this Shift S on that thing and UV map, and choose this as the first UV map, and then this one as the second UV map. So with this, I'm just gonna make it like that, and don't worry about the tiling. Don't worry about the tiling. I just need to connect the bump map to here. Right, that's what we get. And let's just mix this together, and let's add a mask grave. You can try to add another texture, but I would be just using this mask grave. It would be much easier and quicker. I don't understand why is it turning to blue, so I'm just looking weird, but it's supposed to be good later. So I'm going to connect this thing. Get to be around, yeah, something like that. Would be just find and play with the density of it, maybe something like that would be just good. So let's see how it would turn out. Right, well, that's looking not bad. It looks like kind of stretch, but it's actually not right. So I was using UVs here. UVs good. Yeah. And let's add another blend texture. I'll be using some kind of grass. Not some kind of grass, it is grass, right? There we have it. Let's add another Eevee. Switch this Eevee to Eevee map. Connect that to the ROM map. Connect that to the height. And yeah. So let's connect these, and I'll be copying these again. And I'll just move to somewhere else, right across. Yeah, something like that would be just fine. But I'm gonna add hue saturations for the grass. I want it to look like more dark, or maybe a bit too green. Yeah. Let's add hue saturations for the rock as well then, so we can play more. Yeah, that is nice. Right. Yeah, like mossy rot. And now all I want to do is just maybe play with a bit of displacement. It'll do it just fine. Displace, which we're gonna use maybe the rock though. The rock displacement. It's a nice one. They're kind of like too big. Yeah, make it a bit of bumpiness there. Alright, there we have it, road's finish. So let's see how if we adding back our tree collections, blend scroll. Nice, right? Oh, this is just for one road, by the way. I mean, one-way car. You can actually make it like two. But maybe I'm just gonna copy everything here and then just move it to the other sides to make the second lane. So this is just one lane. Yeah, that would be just a good. That's actually a good idea. So yeah, we already have this scene right here. I'm probably just gonna show you how I got my monster. It's from Sketchfab. It's so easy to get things from Sketchfab. By the way, somehow I just remember that I haven't turned on any songs. And I'll just slow it down. So just go to Sketchfab and type monster, and anything on the thumbnails that you will find kind of this, where is it, yeah, this thing looking animated, it says animated when you have your mouse on top of it. So that means the monster is animated by the publisher. So with that way you can actually, you don't really have to do a lot with the animations. I mean, you can, but me, I'm just really bad with animating things. So probably monster insectoid, I think. Mine is this one right here, insectoid monster. So if I just click the model and have a look in depth of it. So this is the static pose, as you can see in this thingy, and prowl. And as you can see, the same animations came from that video that I published in my YouTube channel. So I just have to put this animation onto my thing. For example, as I already have it in my folder. So this is the blend file from the thing, and I just have to copy this to the thing. For example, click everything here, right, and then copy objects. Let's go to our file, move it here. There you go, you have your monster. And somehow I need to delete that thing. And just have a look. And when you press play, maybe it's not a. I'm afraid this is too loud. When you press play, it's not playing, maybe, I don't know. So what you need to do from that step is just go to nonlinear animations here, and then you click this button and unlock it, and then you will see it start animate. So that is nice. And you need to move this later when you actually realize, alright, this is the moment I want to get scared, because you're gonna walk around animating yourself in a camera. For example, what I'm trying to say is, in that video I was walking on the road. Oops, I fell down. I was walking on the road, right, and just looking at things and stuff, and somehow there's a monster pop up in the middle of the road, and then I just run away back. And yeah, that's the moment when you look at that part, and then you're gonna add that. You're gonna put this keyframe onto that specific frame when you just get scared. So from this moment, probably let's just maybe before we're gonna start animating the camera or this monster, let's make it 2-1 collections. But of course that we should. I'm gonna add a car. Monster 1. Disable that. I'm gonna disable this tree as well. Oh, by the way, before we're gonna jump into making the car, I'd like to show you how is it really amazing. If I'm gonna click render, for example, I'm gonna add a camera, and let's just put it here. Let's make it 22 millimeters. That's people's eyes, humans eyes. Let's put it back. Everything here. Let's take a look. All right, maybe look like this. And then let's just, for example, we're gonna add a point light to there. And yeah, and turn off everything so it look like this. There's a lot of trees, lots of plants, lots of grass, right, on the scene now. So it probably it's supposed to be hold on a second, it's supposed to be take a lot of time to render, but it's actually not. Oh, by the way, don't forget, when you're gonna try to render things on Eevee, you're gonna make sure that each light that you have in your scenes, that contact shadows is on, because Eevee can't, I don't know how to explain, but you just need to activate this to make it more realistic, more looking like a cycle. by turning this on, look at what happened to the grass. It starts to having its own shadows. Nice shadows. So that's a quick tips for you guys. And if I'm gonna click render, by the way, I'm just gonna hide this thing. I guess we don't really need to have a look. And if I press F12, let's see how long will it take. Okay, so I was using 64 samples and we've got 16 seconds, and I usually render my things with only 15 samples and lights up this number resolution scale to 200 when I finalize my render. So I usually put low samples for Eevee, and let's have a look the difference. This is 64 samples, okay, and let's go to slot 2. Let's go for 15 samples with this one, and it gives us 4 seconds now. And take a look at the difference between 1 and 2. It's not much of a difference. Maybe you could see on this right here the reflections of the puddles there, but still looking good though. If you do realize, still looking awesome. And as well, I think I like to add this part right here to make it even more smooth. Maybe just by adding one subdivision, it's gonna smooth everything out. And if we're gonna make this to be at least 0.4, maybe 0.5, yeah, it will gives us a look more bumpy, I think. More bumpy look. So with that way, I'm just gonna close this monster, right? We don't need that anymore, and I'm gonna delete that light. And because there's an add-on actually for Sketchfab, if you do know, so but the Sketchfab add-on, I'm not sure, it's actually not working with my Blend 2.3. It's only working with my Blend 2.90, or maybe it will work with the 2.8. So here with my Blend 2.90, I have the add-on for the Sketchfab, and I just have to activate it, log in, and let's just type car. When you type car, and you can actually go to the search filters here. It's usually start by the likes, so anything pop up here that you can find here, it will sort by the likes, but me, I actually more prefers with the relevance. So I'm just looking for a broken car. You can actually type broken car there, or destroyed car. You could see here destroyed car, and also don't forget that you could see the memory of the model. So as you can see here, it says import model 108 megabyte, and I'm looking for something just really low poly, not really taking so much memory. I'll be just using this one. Copy this one, and let's go to our scenes, and let's just pass it here. Damn, way too big lines. And let's rotate it. Awesome. Let's apply it. Maybe it's let's check how big it's supposed to be, the car. Because it's one road, maybe the car should be just one road. So maybe this big, right? I don't know. Maybe this big is enough. Let's take a look here. Yeah. So what we need to do now is just putting it to be in the middle. For example here, I'll be putting it there. And let's just set to be a car one. And again, we will be using collection instance. For example, I know that I made some of it looking like it's broken, right? Yeah. Where is it? Is it this way? No, so let's make it that way. do your artistic skills here. I have no idea how this card can just does that. Anyway, I'm gonna make the car look like kind of more broken with that way. We're just gonna select this part right here. It's O, proportional editing, and let's make it broken right. And also this one. And I'm just gonna select this face. Make it to be in scene collection. Is that for I don't know, some special parts maybe, I don't know. I think we shouldn't delete that part, right? Maybe we should, I don't know. Yeah, maybe just leave it like that. Just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine. And yeah. Because there's gonna be trees, we're gonna have trees, you're gonna get covered by the trees anyway, so it's alright. And this part, it's gonna be the props for the ground. For example, I'm just gonna extrude it. Sharpen it up. What is going on there in the middle? Right, cool. So have that, and let's see if we can actually yep, so we have that. Just need to put the to be in the middle there, right there. Let's put it to one collection. pieces. Let's just call it pieces. Piece 1, maybe pieces, and make this one as well. Let's make this to be a quite different variations here, and there, and then pieces 2, and again collection instance pieces, again pieces 2, and just start putting things everywhere around the car. Grass and plants. And let's like look at it with our grass, plants, and trees. Damn, that is looking quite nice. Let's add a point like again. We shouldn't delete that before. And then bang. It's really cool, right? It's really, really cool. And if you press F12 again with 15 sample, it will take us, I'm not sure if it's still under 10 seconds. Yes, it's still only 4 seconds, and you can start making a realistic scene, making a movie here, right? So, ooh, this one right here. Maybe that's the thing that you just need to do. And now what we're gonna do, just animate the camera and then the monster and then finish. So I'm gonna turn these off. So this reasons why I'm turning it off when I'm gonna animate the camera. Every pieces, every grass, it's just because if I'm working on them, it's gonna give us this kind of bumpiness, you know. So I mean, you can do this. It's kind of like more realistic, right? But I'm just gonna make it cleaned. So we're gonna start from this camera. And let's, for example, we're gonna press this key and then select the camera. Wait, so sorry. I'm gonna make this much more far. That way we're gonna feel much more freedom. So press space, fly G, and then start to work. Oops. Just walk slowly. Space, fly G, Alt. Just start working things. It doesn't have to be smooth. It's okay, because we're gonna smooth these out later. Looking at trees. Maybe look here and then panic and then run. There you go. So around so it's around 12 there. Right, and as you can see, of course the cam, it shouldn't be look like smooth, right? It's gonna like weird. It's easy to smooth it just by going to graph editor here and select everything, and Shift Alt O, hover your mouse on top of the graph editor, and Alt O, but not too much because it's gonna way too smooth and it's gonna look weird. See that? The camera is actually look like a cinematic camera already. And also, if you want to make it really more cinematic, you can make it like really, where is it? Is it this one? Oh, I don't know. It's gonna look like real damn good. But this is 4K, so probably you can just turn it, make it to 50%. Oh, if you look at the beginning, we've got some we're not moving at the beginning, right? I'm just gonna delete that part and move this all the way to the beginning. So but of course you can always smooth it by pressing Alt O again. It's up to you. And then run. So it's around 420, 430, 437. So we're gonna open this non-linear animations and open up the monster again. And I'll make this to be the 3D viewport again, I guess, and make this the camera. So this is our monster right here, right? And I'll just make it this, right? So the monster, we will not use the monster. We will use the collection instance monster. With that way, if you want to duplicate the monster, it would be much lighter, the file. So it's around 430. So you just have to open the monster and put it here, 430, and have a look. Disable the monster and have a look. Yeah, something like that. So it's supposed to be maybe, and as you can see, the animation is not going quite long enough. That's why I'll be putting like some kind of extra edits later in the DaVinci Resolve. What if we put the monster maybe more away there? Maybe just a bit more. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. And you can just add yours as much you want it to be. I'm gonna put the monster here, right? It's supposed to be standing on the ground there. So if you look, bang, the monster's there. And I'm gonna edit the monster. Go to select objects and let's have a look at the monster texture. Because it's not looking that really scary, you might want to add something more. Main materials, add this bump higher so you could see the skin. And I'm gonna probably add metallic. No, maybe a bit, yeah. And turn down the roughness there. Specular to 0.5. And we're gonna make it like I like to make it like it looks like wet. And also I'm gonna select these eyes and open main materials. Click that thing. I'm gonna make this one completely glossy. It looks like a glass, right? That's actually cool. I want to make this part as well to be this, but maybe the metallic will metallic a bit. Yeah. As well, I'm gonna make the wings metallic and gloss. Yeah. It's incredible. With hue saturations here. Make it a bit dark. It's pink. No, absolutely no. Yeah, maybe that's fine. That's fine. So we're gonna jump back. Hide the monster. Let's have a look. Damn, that's crazy. That's creepy. So now maybe. And also you can see the legs right there, right? You just need to animate like first one. Let's make one keyframe there. Set the keyframe locations, and where it's moving, so it's right there, and we will move it there. But before that, we're gonna make it like up high. Or you can just put it like just right beside it. So open the monster again. Let's put it here maybe. It's too soon. Just a little bit more to the left. No, maybe that will do. No, maybe that just will do fine. Yeah, I guess that's it, mate. Oh, maybe adding that atmospheric scene, right? To do that, it would be just easy, I think, just by adding cubes. And then this volume metric. Oh well, no, wait. I'm gonna add. We will need to make the lights first. I forgot about that. So that's. Just by adding cube, maybe? No, we're just gonna use path and rotate it. And just saying that. It's gonna be the concrete. The same for that thing. Just convert it to mesh right away. Oh, by the way, I forgot that I'm gonna make the second one, which kind of look like broken. So we can yeah, I guess that's enough, so I can just convert this to mesh, so we can edit the texture. Control J, put it to the middle, like that, and then light ones, right? We actually made light one, so not bad. I'm gonna make this as light 2, convert to mesh. Oops, sorry, maybe a bit of this thing would be just cool. Yeah. Convert to mesh, Control J, sharpen that. Not bevel, sorry. Sharpened, and let's make it to be in the middle as well. Anything, or probably no, just like that. Light 2. But don't forget that you need, well, because you're working with Eevee, you need to add an extra light, which is the area lights here. For example, for the light 2 first, then. Just gonna add the lights like that. Put it to light 2. Make sure it's not inside the mesh. I'm gonna add the second light for it. Can we actually align or change the target onto this? Yes, we can. Just do that. That's cool. And now put this to light 1. Maybe make this material look a bit different. Click this number, make it a bit yellow. So it's gonna be yellow too. And just hide them first. We should add the light now. And as well, light 2. I'm not using align rotation to target. So we will be putting this right here, and maybe this right. No, right here, right? And then the broke end, we'll put it there. And now you barely can see the lights, and that's the moment where you just gonna go to the light one and select the light, increase the power, contact shadows, don't forget that. And that's for light 1. And turn on light 2. Where is it? Yep. Let's increase the light. That's amazing. Contact shadows, don't forget that, guys. Turn it off. And let's take a look with everything that we have now, which is tree collection, plant collection, grass collections, and then bank. I'm gonna close this. Your breastplate's lag though, yes, but the trees inside the car. Well, I guess that's fine, right? But it's really cool. I wonder if we make the viewport lower. It's really looking so damn cool. Oh, by the way, don't forget that we do have pieces collections, right? Yeah, probably like before you render, just try to make sure like nothing's really looking quite obvious that it's not on the ground. This happens because we make it on June separate collections. That's cool. And now we have all of it here, right? I'm gonna put this camp to camp collections, disable that. So everything in this thing, it's a collection, right? Except the road guards, except the road. So for that, I'm just gonna, what do we have here? Duplicate that thing and put it to be scene 1. And with that scene 1, let's put it back here in the middle, but disable that, and we can have this scene 1. Then we can increase the size of the road if you want. Ooh, it's, why is it there? Oh. So if you want to have the second lane, that would be it. It's really looking awesome though, and you will have a longer scene now. But maybe if you want to have a different, like the scene 1 doesn't want to have a car, just click the scene 1 there, then remove the car, and let's just add this car right here. Maybe upside down. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yep. So we will get to see that, and this one maybe rotate it. And I'm gonna delete that, so we just have one, and let's just put it closer. I'm gonna delete these trees. Oof, almost gonna fall down again. And we have this. And of course you can still duplicate that thing to that part right there. And just, yeah, it's lag, but I guess the render time still should be taking quite quick. It should give us still in seconds. I'm only working on it with my laptop, so if you have a better system, come on mate. See that? Amazing. It just, we got it with 11 seconds. Maybe adding volumetrics to it, it will increase, like, I don't know, maybe 10 to be 20 seconds, but come on man, still fast, right? So to this, and then just connect that volume, principled volume, and let's have a look here. Oh, I'm probably gonna disable these instances for a while. Scene call 1. So with this cube, let's see, make it 0.3 maybe. Would be nice, right? There is something cool that you could do by adding an extra light. For example, add a spotlight here, okay? And then let's say that I want this to point out that part, and I could increase the light thing. But you will get to see, it's weird, somehow there's a, I just want the volume to work, so I could turn off the diffuse to maybe add a bit of specular. It would be just cool. So if you actually increase the blend, we'll get some kind of, I don't know, some ray light going on. So imagine if you do this thing, and copy that, and copy that. And let's just select all of this, make it to be this one, the main source, so you just have to edit this one. For example, if I make it to be 2000, you could see the rest it's affecting. And that is very cool. If you go here, maybe let's put it there. I mean, I don't even know where this light's coming from. I mean, logically, if you're gonna tell a story, somehow in the forest there's this magical light. Maybe it's a fantasy world, right? So you can add these kind of cool things, but also you can add these what is it? The particle system as the what is that? What is that thing? The thing that glowing on the air, flying around, but not birds. Whatever. And set to our Animate thing. We're gonna use emitter, right? And then I'm gonna add an object here, which is gonna be like UV sphere, but we're just very low. Maybe just, I don't know, 12. So we just need to shade smooth that thing, and then render set the object as that sphere. And set to textured, I forgot. And in viewport display, we're gonna show emitter, turn that off. So in render, we're gonna not show emitter. And I'm gonna hide the pieces, grass collections, and also trees, because I just want to play the animations of these things, which we're gonna use voids. And this is a problem for me. I'm so bad at making these voids thingy, the settings of it. So probably you still can be better than me though. And but at least I'm gonna make the end like, oh no, make I want everything pop up in the first frame. So lifetime, it's gonna be like more than your frames right here. I want to set it to volume. Let's just make it like 30. And make the scale is really small. And make the sphere as an emissions 5 maybe, to be kind of orange. We're just gonna hide that. Let's have a look at this. You're probably gonna need a force field, which is turbulence, I guess. That would be enough. So go to first frame. Let's just select this road and the force field, and of course the particle system. So we could just have a look. So that's the thing. With this voids. With these voids, like they tend to I don't know, like they're going somewhere. I was expecting that they can just, I don't know, just doing any random things around the cube, inside the cube specifically, but I really don't know how to make them do that, honestly though. So maybe you guys can find that out. I mean, I kept finding tutorials for it when I'm trying to make it that thing. Yeah, maybe adding turbulence, it would just do a great job. Ooh, that is cool. Did you see that? Like something, this is actually a matter of luckiness though. See that? That is cool. So with that, can you set it to bounce? No. yeah, I guess that's it. We're just gonna go back and have a look. Pieces. Amazing. I think the monster should be that. Ooh, creepy monster.